So for a team that's just knocked down to the lower division, going out here for Nigma was probably didn't feel too good. But they have a chance at, well, not redemption and survival, but maybe an honorable death. They can go out by taking a game or possibly two against the TI-10 winners. Feel like people will look back on Nigma's performance here at this tournament a little bit more favorably.
The honorable outcome. Death by your own hands, perhaps. I don't know. I had a different outlook on this match. Yeah. That was very honorable, very respectful. The first word I said was, this is a zombie team, and they are coming to drag you down into the depths with them. Because you're playing for some money, but yeah, you're already eliminated here on Nigma, so you're just playing out of spite. Screw you, Spirit. We're here to ruin your day, mess up your upper bracket run. And hey, if you can do that, you're going to feel pretty good at the end of the day because these are some TI champions.
Part of being a caster is projecting emotion and story onto a player. I don't know.
What? I have not seen that one.
Okay. We'll get a close-up on that one.
Damn.
Is that somebody's, like, father or grandfather?
I think that's Jenkins' grandfather. Oh. Very nice. Anyway, what were you saying, Kev?
I was saying that pretty tells tells the difference in our personalities.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, happy.
Me, talking about a dignified death for Nigma, you saying they're a shambling corpse.
Okay, that was not the implication.
Sloughing off of them.
That was not, no, that's an
ready to bite and build more into its army of undead.
First off, I've known some great zombies in my time.
Yeah.
And number two, it reflects the state of this game. But what that can do for Nigma is there's no pressure. The pressure's all on Spirit here. They can fly free like an eagle. A zombie eagle.
Zombie
eagle. Into the sky.
Sharp is the talon of the zombie eagle.
That's a different match, Cap.
That is a different match. That is a different match that's happening right now, in fact. And we should actually talk about the outcome of this is super important because Spirit... There are some other matches. Pretty much there's a four-way tie going on right now. There is 3 slots for 4 teams. So you have a very good shot of getting in, especially seeing as some of the matches are a little bit tougher than others, where you've got, I believe, Beast Coast has to play Liquid. That is a rough one for your final team, for your final series to try and get into the top 4. Team Spirit facing up against a team that is already eliminated. Well, actually, you're saying it's their greatest strength at this point in time. But either way, I feel like Spirit, even just one game win would probably secure them top 4.
Might get both here. Collapse getting slowed by the tether. The crawl. The slow crawl.
He could have gone for the... He could have gone into the Roshan pit, and instead he kept chasing after GH, and he doesn't get him.
Once again, IO Slark for Nigma. We talked about this the last time they played it, right? And they destroyed that lane. They're off to the races again. 2-0 for Miracle. Off those wave drags, just getting the punish. GH Courier also survived with an uphill miss. So the little things going right for Nigma here.
Have you ever drafted offlane Ursa on any of the teams you were on?
You know, I knew you were going to ask that. And you know what the truthful answer is?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
You have. Okay.
You know who played it?
Who are all the offlaners? So you had Lelis?
Well, I'll tell you.
You had...
We don't need to go through all this. You know, we don't need to
bring it up. Some painful memories there.
I'll tell you, a TI winner played it. Mr. Snaking himself.
Oh, okay.
There was a patch I remember where he came to me and he said, yo, offlane Ursa is broken as hell. And I said... I need to find a new offlaner. And that's really what started the next iteration of that team. But it can work. You can win some games with it. It's not the worst.
Okay. What is... I presume one of the strengths of the hero is winning the lane.
Yeah, you want to go down here and just crush the anti-mage, just destroy him in the CS, force him off the waves. You definitely don't want to feed too many kills.
Yeah.
And then you can just power into that mid game with 2 carries and you're feeling pretty great.
All right, so already off to a bad start then.
Yeah, this lane's not going too well for Nigma. Honestly, I think Kuro just got out-traded on the side with Miposhka, and he is not able to have the Enchantress influence that you wanted earlier here. The equilibrium is going Nigma's way. That is the one upside for those trades. But it is...
they don't want to let him get the Ring of Health.
He's going to get it.
He's going to buy it?
Will he live if he
Where is he going to blink to? It's safe why he would be blinking down the river. GH is in trouble once again here in this top lane, but once again, they are not quite able to get the kill, and it's going to be Miracle who cleans it up instead.
Fishy, slurping up the food. It's getting big up here. I mean, honestly, the upside of putting Ursa off lane here is you get a second carry pick for Miracle, and he got his pick of the litter with this Slark because you're not going to ban carries once this Ursa's out. So this game is really just about how much does this Slark get, because Miracle saw everything, and he might just 1v5 with the IO backup.
Is this... Like, was this a Dream Slark game? I mean, I see the Bat Rider. Okay, that's fantastic.
It's pretty good. You have a good matchup versus AM. You're pretty good versus the Bat. And the Tiny sometimes.
Not so good against Disruptor, though, right?
Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel like it's a better carry Ursa game. But
no.
I'm a little biased towards Ursa.
Okay.
You know, I think Ursa's just generally a stronger hero than Slark. However, I think either is fine here. And, of course, you get the IO Slark, right?
Yeah.
IO Slark versus what they felt was going to be the offlane Bat is a lot stronger in terms of the aggressive kill potential, which is how they like to play these IO carry pairs. So I can buy into that idea. It's the Miracle Show. You know, if it's going to be the Miracle Show, make him the star act. Which means MC, you gotta play the bear. Another trade going on.
Going to be able to get the cookie on top of GH, and this time he will die, but his Collapse going to pay for it. The Dark Pact is going to go off, removing the sticky napalm. Miracle gets the kill, but he will die in return. So this time, a 2-for-1 exchange for Team Spirit's favor.
Miracle's still happy about that, though, because he gets the solo XP and the extra Agi stack. Mid is pretty much going entirely even here. Probably decent for Sumail, considering I think Tiny's favored in this matchup. And Kuroki is just continuing to get out-harassed by Maposhka.
This is not what's supposed to happen.
No, unfortunately, he had his big camp spawned a troll, which he can't get with the level 2 enchant.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks, and a lot of the other camps were blocked. But I still think you just go into the Radiant middle camps here and get a big creep. As GH is going to die again off TPing out. That is brutal. I guess the upside is Miracle gets solo XP. But now Kuro is going to have to go mid to refill this bottle one more time. 6-minute rune did not go their way either, I believe, right?
Miracle is almost level 6, so Team Spirit are going to have one small little window to try and shut that down. Or maybe he's just going to be able to pick it up for free. Oh. A little bit. Back and forth. Try and go for it now with a Firefly. Getting in front of him. Miracle's getting a lot of damage on him. They do try and hit the hook cookie. Not quite good enough, and Miracle does manage to get the kill, and he gets the level 6 off of that one. He tries to chase after the Snapfire, but forget about it. Meanwhile, Kuro dies again. I mean, you know, the neutral cramps, you know, bad luck, but you're not supposed to be dying this much as an Enchantress in the laning phase.
No, he's having a rough one. He is definitely having a rough one. Offlane Ursa doesn't help you too much here, but
sure, yeah.
You kind of just have to play around it, right? Maybe you just jungle a bit more or get the creep early for the interaction. Still, the Miracle Show continues here, 6-1 at 7 minutes. Is this just into feed territory? I mean, this lane's out of control. Yeah,
it's getting real bad. I mean, if you're going to go on the zombie analogy here, Collapse and Mira are currently hiding a zombie bite. Like, what's going on up there, guys? Oh, nothing. We got it all under control, no problem.
I mean, you might need to break out that medical Midas prescription from yesterday.
The medical Midas.
It's coming back.
Oh, man.
The upside for Miracle in this game compared to the other IO Slark game is, I think, because he has the puck mid, if he gets this fast defusal, which he's rushing here, it's a lot easier to use it because this coil will guarantee some latch for the Slark going into these mid-game fights, and it's just a guaranteed kill. There isn't really a save versus it. Yeah. Pretty much have to be strong enough to fight him. Nice courier snipe from Collapse, making the most of this rough situation. But you have to be careful because, as we saw, Sumail picked up a haste. This puck can instantly rotate to either of these side lanes and just guarantee a kill with this haste rune. So this cutting is nice, the courier kills are nice, but you don't want to feed away another core kill, and I think they're thinking about it here.
Yeah, he's doubling up the wave. Definitely time to punish him if you can. I think, like, you know, one wave was acceptable.
I mean, they're committing hard for this. They're giving up a wave under tower.
Yeah, this is pretty intense, and Collapse, I think, is fine. I mean, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
All right, that was cute. Well played, Collapse.
They brought the puck, though. So baited out the TP. Who really outplayed who there?
Yeah, it's like he could have just ran down the side of the map and gotten away from Miracle and TP'd out there. But no, you had to have this cutesy little play.
Sometimes being good is not a good thing. That's your Sun Tzu, the Art of Dota quote for the day.
I see.
As Kuro takes another dip to the fountain.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of that lately.
And Miracle gets another. You know, I feel like Kuro has made a pact with the Dota gods in this game. Every time I die, it will be a kill for Miracle. I feel like you take that trade.
I guess so. Yeah, sure.
It's a spiritual link.
Miracle will get 1 kill for every death you have. Kuro, turbo running down the lanes.
I mean, it's not that bad, right? He only has 3 deaths. Miracle's up to 8 kills.
No, I mean, he's died just as much, in fact, less than Mira has. Mira is 1-4-1, so.
He might die again here.
Okay, well, now he has the same deaths as Mira.
They're just not letting him cross this river. I feel like Kuro's getting frustrated. He can't get in enemy jungle, but you kind of have to just read the situation that this top lane went so well for Nigma that nobody from Team Spirit can go up there anymore without chain feeding to this Slark. So they're all just sitting around the runes and around Laurel. And there's not anywhere this solo Enchantress can go in that jungle. I think it's time to just jungle it up and get some levels because you're falling behind. Meanwhile, we haven't really talked about Yatoro, but he's been forced off the lane a little bit by mind control. It is the nature of this matchup. Did go for the early Vanguard. He's still having a pretty damn good game on a first pick anti-mage, all things considered. And he's going to be able to stay down here outside of a puck rotation.
MC's game seems to be going pretty well, too, though. He's even net worth with the AM.
It was a rough start, but he's back.
So you said one of the things about it, winning lanes. Why, hold up. See if we get a glimpse here.
Yeah, his level 6 Disruptor. He already has Diffusal on this Slark. He's so far.
Got him with the glimpse back, hit him with the static storm, but he got out of the kinetic field in time. If he got trapped in the kinetic field, then he would have been food for Laurel as soon as that ult ran out. Unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Anyway, Snaking, he said, off lane Ursa, broken. Why did you not end up playing it? Like, I'm presuming you tried in a scrim or something, and like, what was the downside of it?
We did play it. I think we played it in an official.
Oh. Well, why didn't you play it again?
Because it's kind of bad.
Okay, yeah. Well, why is it bad? That's what I'm trying to get to.
The hero has very limited itemization options. Like, you can go a pipe on offlane or something, but is it good, you know? His spells are pretty weak. In other words, he doesn't have spells. That's the light way of putting it, right? So offlane Ursa, he's offering you no utility, no lockdown, no real aura building, no real early map presence unless you want to devote support time to him, which in that case, he's kind of just the carry. He's going to go pipe. Okay, I mean, that is the route you can go here. It's not pretty, but it works.
I mean, look, an enraged Ursa with pipe on him, he's just not going to take any magic damage at all. That sounds great.
Okay, the support Ursa is better because now you have this level 25 talent. That's the
that's
sauce.
right.
This offlane Ursa gives AoE enrage for half.
Imagine a Slark with that much status resistance.
It's all about the late game.
Laurel trying to bait out this tower. Didn't get a chance, though, because there was a sentry there. And now, as he leaves, Mira is left behind. Miracle on a mega kill streak. Man.
Miracle is just destroying this game.
He really is.
He's destroying it so hard that it might not matter there's an offlane Ursa. They're just going to power through, get this early pipe, get Roshan's on this Slark, and it's just GG.
I mean, the craziest part to me about their offlane Ursa is the fact that they don't have stuns out of their supports either.
No,
like, okay, maybe, you know, like,
liability.
Yeah, you need more utility out of your other heroes. Well, you got a puck, that's nice, but then your other 2 supports don't provide any stuns.
No, that's why the coils are super important.
Yeah.
There's one of them on 2.
Yeah, where's the follow-up, though? The relocate in. They're going to be able to nab one and collapse slowed down by the enchant. That'll be 2. Laurel might be able to get the return kill, and in fact does.
That's a lot of burst.
A hefty amount of damage there with both the combo of the Tiny plus the kisses raining down on him. 1 for 2 exchange so far.
And that was a 6 kill streak, so that's almost 1,000 golds going Laurel's way.
Nice.
That kill had to go to somebody. I guess you'd rather give it to the Tiny here than the AM or somebody else with a mana void. Maybe not the worst outcome, but you still would rather have Miracle up and...
Sumail's not quitting.
trying to use that Witchblade. He will get glimpsed. No phase shift available.
And hit him with the cookie. Perfectly timed. Sumail does not get the kill on Laurel. And in fact, Laurel turns around and kills him.
Those are big kills to give up here. You had a lot of momentum on this map if you're Nigma. And the upside of offlane Ursa is he can give your other carry Aegis. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty nice utility tool.
Farm Roshans for him, sure.
So that is something Nigma want to consider this game. If that doesn't happen for whatever reason, it's going to feel pretty bad. We are approaching 15 minutes, which will mean one of the early power spike night times for this IO Slark. Ideally, you want to try and abuse the map. Some more here if you're Nigma. Continue to build that lead because that lead just got shrunk down to 1k. And Anti-Mage is closing in on the point where he's going to start pushing your waves with that Battle Fury. It's coming. Coming soon.
At least they have pretty... I feel like they've got some okay catch. Coil, relocate, and then if they get the Aghanim Scepter on Slark. Those are two pretty decent options for catching an AM trying to split push you.
The pounces are going to be good this game. There's not a lot that disjoints it. And there's not really natural Force Staff buyers on Spirit either. Like, Disruptor Snap are not going to buy Force Staffs.
Sure.
Neither this tiny bat, really, because they want to scale.
Yeah, Cookie doesn't break the pounce,
So these pounces off this Slark Eyes are going to be really nice this game. And a two-man smoke. Just looking for something cheeky with the nighttime. Echo Saber up for Miracle. He is really farmed, man.
They're trying to use that strength. Miracle.
Oh, he has a good angle.
He's going to run straight into Laurel, and Miposhka instantly gets Static Storm. Do they ever relocate to be able to get him out of here? They're going to try. GH comes in and does manage to get the relocate to safety. Miracle stays alive and now goes back in as Laurel's low enough. MC helped bring him down. Miracle jumps back again. They get the one tiny kill and not able to get any more, but pretty decent outcome considering the way that started.
And now you're straight into Roshan. This is what the offlane Ursa gives you. The front line, the tank with the hood, straight into the Rosh that Slark would not be able to do here otherwise. What more can you ask for? This is why you listen to your captain.
Curl wanted that?
No, it's probably Miracle. But if Miracle asks for something, are you really going to deny him? No.
Man, Team Spirit really do not feel like they can do a whole lot with this Tiny currently.
Even after he got that huge kill streak.
Yeah.
Still not enough to push him towards this Echo where they feel like he has the burst. They do have a lot of magic damage burst right now, but they haven't really been able to aggressively shove the lanes into Nigma based off that rough laning phase where the Slark went 9-1, so they just don't have the map control to use the pickoff right now. They don't have the vision either for a large portion of this game. And MC is running at you. That's all he can do, because he's an offlane Ursa, but I mean, that's menacing right there.
It is terrifying.
You see a hood Ursa running at you, you don't know whether to run away or report him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And soon he's going to be running at you while he's smoking a pipe.
It is a good pipe game. You look at this Team Spirit lineup. They are magic oriented for sure. It's going to scale the whole damn game here. So I do kind of like that. There's a route where I think he could have just gone like Blink Basher. And if you get those 1 or 2 kills on the map versus the AM with the extra lockdown, it pays off. But it's a riskier itemization here. And I think part of Nigma's team talks that they were alluding to was, you know, MC, you got to play for the 2 of their carries, man, because we got 2 of the best carries in the world on this team, but they need some help. Yatoro, the lookout.
Relocate coming in with the coil. You get the snap on collapse.
We got silenced on the cliff.
Oh, he wanted to be able to jump down. Bad timing for Yatoro, who's now getting spotted. He's going to choose to blink out and does go for the puck kill. The lasso barely goes out in time. Does trade 1 for 1. Now the Ursa is here, though, and he's going to quickly gobble up that snap fire. And perhaps a little bit more. Miposhka is going to be caught in the mid lane as he goes for the TP out. Not going to make it. Kuro takes that double kill.
He's back. Rough early game. He's back. Another kill for me. More XP for Miracle on top of this. He's 10-2 this game. Ridiculous performance from him.
10-2-3. He's been part of 13 out of the 15 kills Nigma has gotten this game.
You know what I know, Cap? I feel like if we're casting this team, they look pretty damn good.
Yeah, seriously.
Everybody's just telling me this team is doing awful, but every time we cast them, they look like old Nigma.
Radiant are
I remember when Blitz and I casted OG at TI8 in like the second or third day of the group stage, and everyone's saying OG was pretty bad on those like the first day. And then we casted them on like day 2 or 3, and I was just, this team looks perfectly fine. They look like a top 8 team.
It's the opposite of the caster curse.
Yeah.
The caster benediction.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think I was also there for a lot of DC's lower bracket run. I remember talking to Moo about that.
Let's not give yourself too much credit.
I'm just saying.
Miracle's going to farm to that Ags, and that is going to be the big window for Nigma to just take over this game. If you can catch the AM and actually put some deaths on your Toro scoreboard, it's just going to win you the match straight up, because he is the one hope for Spirit right now. Continue to farm this AM off the stacks they're building. You have Boots of Bearing on this collapse Bat Rider to try and buff up his teamfight presence. You did build Force Staff on Mira, so he will opt for that utility. I think it's pretty necessary in this game. You need to recreate the gap in the fights, help out your cores from the Ursa and the Slark jumps as much as possible.
Juicy little Ancient stack. Half of it was taken, but they do manage to take a little bit up from Collapse.
Looking bottom a little bit here.
They don't have any mana on Marl, so...
It's no presence. Just got to continue to rat. Push through this period.
Okay, there it is. The Axe is up for the Slark. We can see Axe being built by Maposhka, or that's what he wants anyway.
I don't know if he's building it.
Yeah.
He's dreaming of it.
He's dreaming.
Got to keep these reload threats in mind, too. Like any sort of coil, or if you can force a blink. I mean, they're just going to naked reload. I don't think this is going to catch, but you do have double pounce.
Maybe. Let's see if Collapse can somehow juke it out here.
Oh, we got the defusal. That's
enough of a slow, but Samael is going to help collect that kill on Collapse as they relocate back into form, and they do get this tier 1 tower on top of it. I mean, with the Ursa and the Slark, even if they don't like actually corral in and kill this anti-mage as much as you're talking about, surely Nigma still feels pretty good going late game, right?
In the current state, for sure. Like, Slark can carry this game with max items. It does not look that bad, even if the rest of their lineup was just debilitated. But the rest of their lineup's doing pretty damn good as well. They're building some utility between the IO and the Ench, getting the auras up. They already have mech, they already have drum. Gonna have a bongo boots of their own. And it's gonna make Yatoro's life hard because he has to get some good pops in the fight. And I feel like the only person he can do that on is really this Puck.
A fast little play here. GH is going to try and heal him up as much as possible, and the pipe comes in from the Ursa, and that is enough to be able to keep Miracle alive. He turns around and kills Yutoro instead, and now the hunt for more. Though he's got to be careful. The cookie lands. Collapse is going to go for it with the lasso, and a little bit of burn. Slowly but surely, they do manage to get it. Finally, the Slark falls, and Collapse is trying to run down GH as well. Laurel's going to help out. With a Slark gone, I think Team Spirit thought they were free to be able to take more kills, but Samael is still a significant threat here. Another cookie that lands, but Mira, not much he can do here. Samael's going to make sure that he falls. Collapse. He never got that GH kill, and now GH, the prey, has become the predator, it seems, or not?
Collapse is just too good in these tree lines, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if these tree lines get patched out in the next patch, you might be screwed.
Think that's what's going to happen?
You never know.
A relocate for a disruptor kill, huh?
They took the Ursa. Welcome to my pipe, son.
Oh no, it's a pipe Ursa. Look out.
This lineup's coming together for Nigma.
It is.
Like, they are playing the map pretty decently. That's Slark for so long. My god, Mage Slayer plus the IO heals doing work. Gotta respect the extra magic resist, because again, your lineup is entirely magic based right now until Yatoro gets to the late game, or maybe you have a Tiny Ags. So this pipe, this Mage Slayer, no joke.
Yeah, I actually think Laurel's progression is super important in this game, because Team Spirit, they're not going to get that point where AAM is 6-blooded and just ends the game.
Nope, they're gonna have to fight through.
Yeah. Oh, Samael. That's a nice jump in. Knew they were hiding in the trees. Catches the two of them huddled together. Only able to get the kill on Mira, though. Laurel survives another day.
I like he tosses MC on Miracle. They're both carries. My brain just went to that Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other. You're the carry? No, you're the carry.
Oh, man. Collapse. I mean, he's doing what he can. Our laning phase wasn't great, but he is juking Nigma over and over again. And it's giving some space to Yatoro, who's looking to tank Ancient away from the enemy side of the map and cut creep waves. That was a wonderful replay.
I mean, collapsed that screen for us. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. All right, I have a question for you,
Production also collapsing.
I have a question for you.
Yeah?
School's in session. Take some notes.
Oh, no.
Is this...
You know I never went to college, right?
Well, take half notes.
Okay.
Do you think anti-mage first pick is justified? Like... what did they get? What did they get out of it, I guess, this game?
What did they get out of it?
I feel like all they got out of it was that Yatoro has worse carry matchups than he would have gotten otherwise. Because the rest of these heroes, I feel like our Hero's Spirit would have played anyway. Right? To me, it's maybe just a strategic decision. Like, we're going to take the AM away from Nigma, and then they're, as a team, aren't going to be able to respond to it that well. Which I can get. You know, you make strategic decisions first team. There's a lot of info we don't have. A lot of info based on what they think they're going to play relative hero pools-wise, but... I still can't help but feel like teams are overvaluing this anti-mage a little bit. I get the hero's really good. Like, his laning's good, his teamfight impact's pretty high, he's gotten a lot of buffs. You can always maybe win a late game with this hero just based on the blink abyssal jumps. His ags can help you play pokey fights. I mean, Yatoro might still carry this game. I'm not even necessarily ruling that out, in which case, you know, I'll eat my hat and tip it to him at the same time.
But is it an S-tier hero? An S-tier carry?
I was asking you questions. How are you asking me questions?
Well, okay, that's called deflection. I don't know the answer, so I turn it back around on you.
Well, that's not fair.
The pipe is helpful, but I feel like this might be a little bit too much magic damage, or maybe it's not. The Glimmer comes in from the relocate, and MC, the Static Storm, gives way to a very angry bear. And the worst part is Laurel is the one who died, not the supports. Laurel, who needs to be able to get an Aghanim Scepter and some damage items behind it to actually threaten the Slark.
And then you're back on the other side of the map, and you're just taking more names. Mira, there's nowhere to go. Miracle's still been down here. It's nighttime. He's hunting you.
Mira was part of that go on top lane. He got out of it, showed up the bottom lane, and died immediately.
Glimpse will save Maposhka, but this map is closing very fast. You can feel the pressure ramping up, and Sumail bottom setting up on collapse here. He's going to slow him, hold the coil for the TP until reinforcements can come, but this is probably a dead Batrider.
Yeah. Witchblade killed him. Gives him so much solo killing power.
Yeah, there's a tip for you, Miracle.
Yeah, well, he gets another stat. Oh, Yatoro! MC almost got a solo kill on the enemy carry with his offlane Ursa. His pipe Vlad's Ursa. All right, Lol's dead. Spirit, maybe it's best to start talking about how they want to change their draft going into game 2, because they desperately need a win here against Nigma to give themselves just a chance of being able to stay in the top 4. I mean, again, 4 teams, 3 slots.
This might be it. They can burst him.
They're going to try. The cookie helps out a little bit more, but the enemy can't stand toe-to-toe against the 2 of them. They have too many carries on the side of Nigma.
Oh my God, the pipe, the glimmer, the mech, the resistance, they're still trying to kill him.
Finally he dies. The kisses in the Batrider once again.
You need some glimpses here. You need them big time.
Yeah, they get GH. That is, I mean, killing Miracle, great.
It just took you so much.
Kind of wish they got another core off of that glimpse, though.
Yeah, the thing is, at this point, MC can just build into second carry. Like, what's stopping him from just going to Bash or BKB or something like this?
Yeah.
Because Miracle is taking up way too much space in these fights. He just keeps going. He does not care if he ends up dying. He knows the committal is going to be so heavy that it's a one engagement no matter what. And of course, he's always building stacks off this. Meanwhile, MC powering up. You don't need much damage items on this hero to just take names.
Nope.
Blink is about it. Man, this is making me think Snaking was right all along. He knew the offlane Ursa was. I guess that's why he wanted TI.
I was about to say, it wasn't the fact that he wanted TI that maybe changed your mind.
Sitting here next to you, so things work out in the end for some of us.
Wow.
Cry.
I don't think our pay is quite as good as winning TI, but we'll get there someday.
Speak for
Oh,
yourself.
the Ogre Seal Totem. Ring around the rosy, but the Dark Pact pierces through the trees.
Kill number 16, by the way. That's quite a lot.
Wow.
And meanwhile, MC was just doing Roshan with an edge creep. So this is shard to somebody. Miracle already has his for the extra save. Who are you going to give it to? Does
you
MC
gonna call?
deserve it? Yeah, he deserves it. Extra enrage. Yeah, he's just going to go Basher, and I like that. I think this is the correct decision. You got the ores that helped you secure the early team fights in Roche. Now you just get Blink Basher, and you're still a huge threat. This is still a good Ursa game. That's the funny thing. I don't think this is a bad Ursa game at all. He's still a huge threat to all these cores. Still going to be super annoying in the fight.
You think
Maybe
the team
even
let him
worse.
off the leash? They're like, yeah, get pipe, and he's like, okay, I got pipe. Can I go Blink Basher now? And they're like, no. Like, we need a Vlads. We need a Vlads. Ah, fine. But now I've got the Vlads. Now can I go Blink Basher?
They ran out of ores.
And they're like, all right, now you can do it. Get him, MC.
Let the dog off the leash.
Oh.
That's. I just love these player cams. Like, they're just so into it, you know.
Radiant's middle tower is
So
under
focused.
Like, yeah, I know I'm destroying this game.
Yeah. Destroying this game like he's destroying that toothpick.
Those are your Toro bones you be chewing on, son.
It bears everywhere. Maboshka can't get away. Now there's a hell bear after him and a puck. A flying bear.
Your Toro got a tier 1. That's some extra gold.
Oh,
You do have tiny ags, which is a lot of the extra physical
Relocate.
damage
They made
we
him
need.
blink
Oh, they're gonna
backwards,
get it. They're gonna
but
get
the
it.
mail was there. Oh, no. That coil was so
Radiant's
close.
middle tower is under
Did he
attack.
misclick it? That looks so weird, actually. It looked like he like blinked past him. Maybe just unlucky with the tree line fog. A rare miss from Sumail. I mean, honestly, it doesn't make a huge difference. You would like that AM kill to secure this game, but you're still in a very strong position. You still have the entire map. Collapse looking to cut top wave.
And about all you
Nice.
can do is start gearing up for the high ground push that's eventually going to come.
Just stall this Aegis. And they're going to smoke bottom. This is pretty nice. They showed the bat top and they're making a quick smoke play through the jungle. This is not a smoke Nigma might expect to happen this fast. Yeah, they're thinking it's just Yatoro down here. Sumail might be getting baited.
Yeah, he's going to get hit by the avalanche. Static Storm is there. Sumail's dead.
Yeah, that's just a beautiful play by
They had the
Spirit.
kisses too. All right, they get a little bit more. Lasso pull back in, no damage being done until Yatoro shows up, but even then, it's
the
pretty hard to
Ursa's
put in
here.
that damage. MC, oh no, he tossed the aim back in. Careful now. Does manage to get the blink away. Collapse has his BKB, then Fresh Firefly going out too, but MC,
This
he's
bear
leading
is-
into Laurel.
He's going ham.
Yeah, they can't touch him. They can't fight back.
Alright, he got all
Yatoro
his
is using the
mana burst.
Aghanim Scepter, and he's burning him out of his mana, and now the Enrage is dead, and now the bear is dead as well.
3 for 0. That sequence of plays was absolutely beautiful by Spirit. What happened there? Like, so many little things to set up this one small play that might give him a chance to win this game that was getting out of control. You show the bat top. It makes Nigma think, okay, they're just in pure cut waves mode. They're split pushing. You smoke bottom, but Yatoro decides to show on the wave to bait Insumail a little bit more, thinking we saw the bat top, we see the AM bottom. I don't think the rest of the team is going to be flanking me from up on top, which they took a different route. That is how you make a comeback smoke play right there. TI champs for a reason. What a call.
An opportunity. All of a sudden, Collapse is actually pretty close to his Aghanim Scepter, but he may never get it. If Miracle has anything to say about it, the pounce, though, he is off the edge there. Miracle can't quite pursue. Blink dagger away, Ogre Seal Totem, and a TP. Miracle's going to see him last second.
The
but
bash!
He gets the bash. He gets the Abyssal Blade hit.
Abyssal. Okay, yeah, never mind. He doesn't even need the RNG. He's just the best RNG is wealth. Let that be a lesson for life.
And quick fingers.
Coil break.
Snap the coil. Trying to cover it with the Static Storm. Yatoro's, yeah, this is not a fight you can take.
No, not at all.
It was a great Static Storm, but it was a saving Static Storm. Laurel does manage to get Kuro and the mid tower. That's pretty nice stuff. Reminder, he has that Aghanim Scepter. If he can start getting some damage behind it.
Yeah, he's getting damage right now. Miracle is farming the
God.
stacks off him. Oh my god, 39 essence shifts.
Look out. The powerful fish.
And the problem in these engagements is I'm not sure at which point Yatoro is going to feel comfortable enough to man up versus double bash.
Radiant's bottom
Right, these are literally the bash bros right now.
Yeah.
They just run at you, you start getting bashed. You can't fight both of them. So he's poking with his Zags, which has been really nice in the fights. But at some point, you're going to have to man fight these cores. And you're not
putting that 150 agility to use.
I mean, 21 permanent agi stacks. Reasonable. Very reasonable for a so-called retired carry player. He's not retired. He's been on break. Maybe more Dota players should take breaks, honestly.
Yeah. Sox is taking one.
Might come back a monster. I'm taking one.
You are taking the longest break.
That just means I'm going to be so powered up when I get back.
Man, 2030 is going to be your year, my friend.
I mean, I've always said it. TI 19.
The prize pool of a $5 coupon to Subway.
I'll take that. That's not bad. Basher for Yatoro. Okay, he's sick of getting bashed. He wants to bash some people back. Don't blame him. Sumail is just... He has no fear. Lincoln's fear. On top of the heals and ores they can pump on him.
Yeah, especially if he's hunting the Disruptor, the one hero that could punish him.
They have double locket on Nigma. Now, these guys like their heal. They really do like
Do they really?
Yeah. I mean, they do have double heals.
Got one, and yeah, of course, Io always gets one.
That's a lot of extra heal if you can active double locket a puck or something. It's like 800 or 900 HP. Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess so.
Man, listen to those tiny sounds. Aren't they relaxing?
Thud, thud. His gait isn't even. You notice that?
It's because one leg's bigger than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's also get that big log he's holding.
It's not even a log. It's just a giant bone.
Wait, it's thud, thud. There should be a third thud. He's using the big arm, the club arm, to walk around
he's
too.
Dragging it.
What?
You even
No,
play
what?
this game?
He's moving the arm. He's moving around like a gorilla, but only with one of the arms.
I mean, that's a cosmetic thing. I don't know if you can add a sound effect for that.
Yeah, see?
I think it is the arm. I think it's the small foot that doesn't make them.
Ah. The stealth foot.
Honestly, it doesn't sound great. You might want to see a professional. Hags for you collapse. There's some comeback mechanism. You got a big double lasso here.
Man, 2 carries, double lasso. There's your solution.
Got to be wary of this Lincolns that Sumail's throwing around. And you got to be wary of the reload save because there's so much heal on Nigma's side. You can almost guarantee it if you don't have high enough burst damage. Collapse is looking. He's lurking. Thinking about it. But the creeps betray his position.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess...
Miracle's not even here right now, by the way.
Yeah, they're like trying to threaten a high ground while Miracle's...
He just showed top as well.
Yeah, the Team Spirit's like, wait a minute.
What?
They don't have their carry, guys.
It's because Miracle thought Yatoro was going to be up here split pushing.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
But see, Yatoro, he knew Miracle was going to be looking for him up top split pushing, so he joined the fight. But Miracle also knew that, which is why Miracle double debated him and actually went top solo without the Io reload pair. Thinking if I show Io bottom, he won't think I'm top. But right. Yatoro, he knew that Miracle was going to make that double debate.
Wait, it's hurting my head. Man, you guys really operate on just another level, huh? These professional players.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Oh. Okay, already killing Miposhka. MC found the opening he really needed to. Now they managed to lock down the aim as well. Though there was an interruption, get a 4-staff away and a blink out. He manages to stay alive. And with the Disruptor buyback, there is still 5 up from Team Spirit. So Nigma trying to reset a little bit. Laurel gonna throw some trees at Kuro. Oh! 1,300 damage crit. He has completed the Daedalus.
See you later, Bambi. That was the Disney sequel nobody wanted to see.
Yeah, that was that wasn't a hunter that killed Bambi. That was straight up a
Panzer
freight
tank.
Train. That was a roadkill right there.
Looking for the puck too, Static Storm, but he should get the blink and
yeah,
he will.
He's already out.
The king, you can't stop him.
I mean, I feel like the mechanics were in his favor there, but...
Fake hype. OMC's in. He's
Collapse.
shredding ya.
He still has that lasso. He doesn't want to use it on the Ursa, of course, with the Enrage going out. He
Double
goes back
lasso
in and grabs
on
the
both
two carries. He's pulling him away. The Cookie helps double stun them, but they don't really have a hero to follow up because Yutoro was stunned at the time. Mira is going to get hunted down. Collapse trying to keep his distance. Doesn't actually get up to the high ground. Miracle is okay. Into the high ground he goes. Nowhere is safe. Yutoro does manage to blink away from that one, turns back into the Abyssal Blade. The Dark Pack goes off, cleanses that one, and now the bashes are coming in. The silence covers it, and that is just GG straight up, I think. No buybacks on any of these heroes.
Way too many stacks for this Slark. Way too many kills.
Oh, get him. Miracle.
Yeah, give him the fountain dive.
That Depth Shroud. Oh, gotta stay in the circle.
Don't let him
Oh,
know.
we can't get it. Samael, he'll get the Ultra Kill instead.
Ultra kill for the king. Nigma really do show up whenever we're casting him. This is a game I thought might have been a little more rough considering the start to empty.